Well, we'll see. We'll see. But anyways, spirits, enough yapping. It is time to slay the princess. Anyway, without the S. Right. Okay, let me full screen it. Let me unmute the game. Okay. Is there audio? There should be audio, right? Yes, there is audio. It should be. It's probably gonna be relatively quiet, at least for now. But once we do get into the game and everything, then it's gonna get a little bit louder. It's actually gonna be audible and whatnot. Also, spirits are gonna be ads in 25 seconds. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. The ads incoming. So you know what? If that's the case, I might just wait for a little bit longer, just a tiny little bit more, so that the ads are actually gonna be over, and everyone's actually gonna be able to see it. And to those spirits, in 5 seconds, 4 or 3. Actually, let me just take a sippy. Right, now that the ads are starting, spirits, to those that are still here, and those that are, that are phantoms, thank you so much for the support, honestly. You guys been absolutely rocking lately, and honestly, it's still boggling my mind. You'll actually, still, take the time and even decide to support all the subs, all the primes, and, everything, honestly. It's been absolutely insane, so... I know I don't say it very often, even though I do hope that it's implied. But I do genuinely mean it when I say that you guys are making this entire thing, me being a VTuber, me streaming, and, doing all this possible, really. Y'all are the reason why this is possible. And from the bottom of my ribcage, thank you. Thank you so much. Gosh, I got a little bit sentimental there. But I guess that shows how much I really do mean it. Because I really do. I really do. Anyways, as I'm gonna be ending in 10 seconds, so we are gonna be continuing our game. Well, we're just gonna do this. And there we go. Welcome back, spirits from the ad hell. Now, as you probably do remember, we are continuing our run or path from the last week's stream, whereas we are technically in a chapter 3 right now, so we've gone through the shackles, barren forest sort of place after we basically died twice over, in fact, so yeah. There also is voice acting for most parts, so I'm not gonna be narrating over everything, but I will be reading out, narrating my own choices, my own thoughts, and so on and so on. Basically, if it does have voice acting, then I'll just let the game do the talking, and if it doesn't, then I'll do it myself. Fine, I'll do it myself. Anyways, the narrator. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Okay, so these are all answers from the original chapter 1, it seems, because it basically just reset everything. Yeah, all of this is basically just chapter 1 answers, so I don't think it's gonna matter a lot. But anyways, the end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Do you have any evidence to back this up? What are your sources? Narrator, what are your sources?
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I had to, I'm sorry. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay, what else do we have over here? Because, yeah, I don't think... I'm hoping not all of the answers are gonna be the same, right? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, don't it? I mean, if you think about it, it kinda is though, right? We're supposed to be a hero. Technically. Like, the voice is supposed to be that of a hero. So I'm assuming our character is some kind of hero. I don't think killing a princess is kind of heroic now, isn't it? Especially if she's locked up in a basement. It's probably like... I mean, all those past times that we've actually seen her, she was just completely chained to a wall. She was like completely defenseless. So just like going in and just murking her is probably not exactly much of a heroic deed now, isn't it? Do I get some sort of reward? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet! I've always wanted to offer Monage. Viva la revolution! I swear, this answer is just gonna keep cracking me up every time. Every time. Oh my nice. You know what? Fuck it, we bowl. Viva la revolution.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Exactly! This is what I've been saying!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm almost like well, you know what, not even almost. Actually, I am in fact certain that a hero probably knows a little bit more about what he's talking about when it comes to saving princesses and saving princesses, you know? I feel like that kinda is implied in the title now, isn't it? Proceeding to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Will I even take the blade? I mean, all the times I've taken a blade so far, it's just not worked out well for us now, hasn't it? I don't know if I want to take it. I honestly don't know if I want to take it. We've taken it twice, I think, or 3 times. Was it twice or 3 times? I can't even remember. And it just not ended well for us at any point during these runs. These paths. I don't think... You know what? No, I'm just entering the basement. I don't care. What the frick did you advertise throne if it's empty?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Sounds like it, yeah. Bold, I literally said as I was talking about it, I didn't specifically announce it anywhere. I only just thrown it out here on stream because I did make it, but I didn't put anything on it. So I can't really say I've advertised. Well, I guess you know what, fair. I did kind of advertise it, didn't I? But it wasn't supposed to be an advertisement of sorts. Because it's not ready yet. It's just there. It's still cooking. Don't worry, it will be there eventually soonish, I promise. But I didn't like make any announcements. I didn't put anything over on Discord or on Twitter, so there hasn't been any announcement, so I can't really say that I've advertised it, quote unquote. So yeah, I haven't announced it. Right, okay, you know what? That's probably the better word. I haven't announced it yet.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Look at stuff on there. I will. Bold, do me a favor and just join the Discord if you're still not there, by the way. Because I will be announcing everything there and on my Twitter as well. So, well, if you do have a Twitter, if you do use it, I would also very much I would absolutely love for you to follow me over on there. If you don't have Twitter, well, then still just consider joining the Discord, because all the Twitter posts do go there anyway. So if you're gonna be in the Discord, you're not gonna be missing anything. But I will be putting stuff on the throne. I will do everything. It's just kind of a placeholder sort of thing right now, I guess if you could call it. Like I didn't make everything. I just haven't put anything on it quite yet. So it's still there. It's not ready yet. Fine, just checking in here. I've said that last time, and I'm gonna say it again. Just, if she can't even see you and just saying like, "Hi, yeah, I'm just checking in on you," to a woman, to a girl that's just locked up in a basement, probably chained to a wall. If the past couple of runs are anything to go off of. Coming down the stairs being like, "Hi, I'm just checking in on you," is probably not a good fucking look now, isn't it? I don't think that's a good look, isn't it? I'm here to save you. You know what? Yes, I'm here to save you, actually. But you can lie. You can lie that I'm... Oh, interesting. I haven't noticed that. I thought it was a completely different one. No, it's... I'm here to save you, and then you can lie I'm here to save you. Huh. Well, no, I'm actually here to save her. Like, I specifically didn't take the blade. I don't care about anything else. I am saving the princess. Screw the narrator. Gosh, give me the, what was the voice again? It wasn't cynic. It was, oh gosh. What was it? I can't remember. Well, that one guy that was just absolutely pissing off the narrator. Honestly, I fucking loved him and I need him back. Please give it back to me, like. Anyways, I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
This is basically chapter 1. Yeah, because the chains... She's not chained on both her arms or her neck. She's only got one shackle. So it's basically chapter 1. In that chapter we actually did have a knife, so... Well, we didn't do it. We didn't do anything, in fact. What she decided to do was just cut off her arm. Now we don't have the blade with us, so I don't know what the outcome is going to be of this one. I'm actually curious.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Oh, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Jeez. Bold. Thank you so much. She really is pretty, though. All things considered, she is very pretty.
I am begging you to stay focused.
Oh, I am focusing as much as I can, narrator. Trust me, I have never been as focused as I am right now. Oh, I promise you that much. My focus is set. It's dead set on a single person. It is unwavering.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Forever? How long have you been here?
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Oh. Oh, crap.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
You know what? I am happy with that outcome. The end is... I hope I have a happy ever after. Jeez, why? I don't know what is wrong with me. I actually am struggling to speak lately. I've generally been hexed, it seems. Which one of you did actually just hex me? Which one of you just cursed me with a curse of speech? And seriously, stop it, please, stop it. I'm already struggling enough as it is. But you know what? Nah, if the end is a happy ever after, I am more than happy to just reach the end. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
I don't care, narrator. I've already made my choice.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, unfortunately it seems that I've come unprepared.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I will. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs, maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. You know what, yeah, let's just go upstairs, let's go back upstairs. I don't think we've seen a key, but we've seen the narrator just making things appear out of nowhere, or rather things just appearing out of nowhere. So maybe this time around, because it seems this run's entirely different. This entire reality is completely different. So you know what? This might be something else. So we'll see. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Well, lass, in all fairness, don't mean to be rude. Okay? Mean no offense, but I couldn't see you going anywhere, really. I didn't expect you to be able to move, just like, you know, I would kind of just expect you to be here, you know? With, you know, this massive problem at hand. Pun not intended.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into
You
place.
bastard. You bastard. He's done it again.
Someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
He's done it again. You know what? Yeah. Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Well, it would appear so, unfortunately. As much as I wish that weren't the case, but I guess we're stuck here now.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Fucking pardon? What? You know what, on a second thought, I'm okay with this. Spirits, I've already said, I love me a woman that will just straight up fucking murk me. All I'm saying is, you guys have seen the clip. You guys have seen that post. All I'm saying is, Spike from Cowboy Bebop was simply right.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
I can fix her. No. No, Bold Blade. No. She can fucking ruin me.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
The sounds. Oh, that's yucky. Oh, that makes those sounds make me uncomfy. I don't like that.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
It's the squelching that just makes me shiver. Ugh.
No, she didn't.
No, she has in fact not. And I respect that. She's resilient, she's strong.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I mean, isn't that probably like a state of half of the VTuber community? Half of us, half of this scene, half of this community would probably just be like, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. So I'm not even surprised, honestly.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the log door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Oh no, is he gonna be doing... Ooh. The cursor. The cursor, it changed into a hand with a dagger.
As the princess
No.
approaches the bottom stair,
No.
your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No, come on! I'm being railroaded into dying again, into doing this shit. Come on!
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Slay, 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 queen, slay! If I get a sub to the channel, does that mean I'm getting boned? No, Bishop. No. Well, that means just becoming a phantom. What that entails, however, is, you know, just take me out to a nice dinner first, and, you know, this maybe could be the potential. This maybe could be a chance, you know? I'm not saying no. Potentially, maybe. Wait, we can warn her. Oh, hold on. Okay, so this slay, and let's warn her. Yeah, let's warn her. No, I'm not. Yeah, warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
No, I don't want to. I don't want
Your
to.
body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, what you're trying to do is gonna get me killed. And make me maidenless once again. Don't you see the potential here, Narrator? We can finally get a maiden. We can finally stop being maidenless for once. You're ruining my chances. You're scaring the... Okay, I'm sorry. Resist. Resist. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Resist.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
No, please do not step forward. This is not the time, please. Do not get closer.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Giving myself a chance to finally get a maiden. That's what I'm doing.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Ah, fuck.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Ouch.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Isn't that actually the heroic gesture, though, dying? A death? In combat, though? I guess we are in combat. So, dying a heroic death in combat, it's kind of the, you know, in the title of being a hero now, isn't it?
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Well, if you didn't force me to raise the blade, maybe this wouldn't have been a fucking issue.
I'm sorry.
Ouch. She's kind of cute, though. She's kind of cute when she does it.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
No, not in particular. Well, then again, she's kind of missing an arm, so not like she could, you know, make it any bit worse for herself at melee, though.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
It's odd, isn't it? Hold on. Hold on, chap. You know what that means? You know what that means? We have to do it again.
If crime never sleeps, then I best put on another pot.
Go, what's all this?
What's that? Huh? That's not what I wanted. Wait, that's okay, that's not the one. This is the one. Okay.
Bit rude to put that knife. Bit rude to put that knife in me chest, innit, bruv? Oi, yeah, wanker, what's all this then? You got a license for getting stabbed?
How come me a license for stabbing Roy?
By the Queen. Well, a license is a license. Sorry, mate, can't interfere. Bloody hell.
Oh, didn't it? That's the clip I wanted to show. Not that other one. I don't even know what that's about. Anyways, back to it.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
They're kinda cute, though. She's kinda cute. It's a great clip. Hold on, let me see it. Let me see it. Well, the ads are running. Fucking pardon? What? You know what, on a second thought, I'm okay with this. Spirits, I've already said, I love me a woman that will just straight up fucking murk me. All I'm saying is, you guys have seen the clip. You guys have seen that post. All I'm saying is, Spike from Cowboy Bebop was simply right. He was. And I'm not going to say otherwise. He was completely right. Also, welcome back, Spurs from the ad hell. Anyways, let's get back to it.
It can't just end like this, right?
No.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
No, that choice has been made for me. I've been forced into this. I didn't even want to, but then you said, oh, you gotta, we can save a princess. Well, I guess I could have, if you didn't freaking possess me and raise the blade against her. I couldn't even blame her because she was just trying to defend herself. I didn't even want to do it.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, a maiden?
You're here to slay her.
Fuck.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
No. No, we have not. We have in fact been through this exact scenario 6 times already.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Smitten?
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Smitten? Interesting. We never had the smitten. We've had 3 other voices, but this is a new voice, new character. Interesting. Okay. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved?
Oh? I mean, yes, actually, yes, beloved maiden.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the 4 of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
And who's to say I'm not the same?
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are 2 very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, well, in fact, okay, I didn't listen to you. That's actually very true. But then you kind of forced me into dying. I was on my merry way to have my happy ever after, and then you basically just ruined it. So
You were the one who did us in, villain.
basically, yeah.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
No, I beg to differ. It is in fact worth the price.
I beg to differ.
Finally, someone with some common freaking sense. Thank you. I already like this guy.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Basically, yeah. He does not suffer one bit. Although it's actually, he's actually lying to us, though, because we do know that he actually remembers what happens in the previous reality, in the previous chapter. He does actually remember that, or at least that version of him in that run did after we died. We actually pressured him, and they actually say that he remembered. He just didn't want to, like, tell us for whatever reason, but no, he actually does. So I wonder if the narrator in this reality, in this run, actually does remember the previous live, the previous chapter as well, or if it was only, like, exclusive to that one.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Okay, I'm having a completely different theory right now. Hold on a sec. I just thought of a completely different theory. What if the end to everyone just means only the narrator, the hero, and our character? but not the end to everyone in the literal sense of like the world itself. Although the world is technically ending, because it's, you know, us as the world itself that is ending, because we die every time the narrator just basically, you know, takes over and just raises the blade against the princess, but not in the world as in like everything else besides just us, right? Or path, or like world ends, yeah, but not world of, you know, the world itself.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Hi, Kitna. Bold. Oh dear. Okay, well, it would require a really lengthy explanation, which can't really afford to do right now. I'm sorry. To give you a long story short, the debut is basically it's a thing in the VTuber sphere, in the like VTuber scene, whereas a debut is a really big event where you start, you know, you can debut basically anything. You could just debut like an outfit for your model, you can debut a new model, you can debut, I don't know, like maybe a song you've made or anything like that. My debut is basically gonna be me getting my VTuber model, my actual, you know, my body that I've been looking for so long now. Among other things as well, I've already said, because I also am gonna be getting some backgrounds, I'm gonna be getting some new panels, I'm gonna be getting a lot more other things as well, but it's basically gonna be like almost like a completely new start as well. It's not exactly a literal new start, as in I'm still gonna be, you know, I'm still gonna be Bone, I'm still gonna be here, but I'm actually gonna be getting my body, and I'm gonna be getting a lot more things as well, and it's gonna open up a lot of possibilities, a lot of opportunities for me as well. Anyways, proceed to the cabin, turn. Let's talk about the prince. You know what? Yeah, let's talk about the princess.
Just be quick about it.
Who locked her in a basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world. Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
People locked her away. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? You're being cagey. What aren't you telling? You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
No, I reckon it'll actually make it a lot easier for me, in fact.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
No, you are in fact hiding a lot. You are actually hiding a lot, because we've been exactly through this very scenario before. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I kind of want to say this, but I do realize that I also do maybe actually need to be sneaky about this and not say out loud my thoughts. So maybe, you know what, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm going to save her. I'm not gonna say anything. Just will try to do so otherwise. Gonna proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Not wrong, but...
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The implement, isn't it?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Fine. You know what? Actually, okay, hold on. Is there anything about the mirror on the wall? This whole cabin is different. Yeah, the cabin is a little bit different, isn't it? It seems more of a tower, but it was supposed to be a cabin. We walked into a cabin. It was a cabin on top of a hill. But this basically is almost like a tower, even. A castle. Not very much like a cabin now, isn't it? Yeah, this is a little bit different than last time, isn't it?
Very different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
No, I do very much remember having actually been killed, cause... Surprise, surprise, he forced me.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Approach the mirror. Actually, no, hold on. You didn't say anything about a mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What is that, then? What's all this about, then?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
There is.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
How would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Oh yeah, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
He's not wrong. Fine, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Hold on. What was it? What did it say? Take the blade. You take the blade from the table. It'll be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us.
Again.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I feel like this particular line saying slaying her is probably doing her a favor will actually play a role at some point. It could be like a sign that we're on a path to just die again. Maybe if we actually do something different in one of our next runs, maybe this is going to change at some point.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Okay, Hero's actually like also speaking some truth right now, admittedly.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Actually, right. Yeah. Hold on, I remember now. She also does remember. Not just Narrator and not just, the character that we're playing. The princess also remembers past paths, past realities.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Okay, what I'm more focused on is her saying that we came back.
Waiting for you to come back? I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Higher on the street.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure about that. She was pretty cruel in that she went for the fucking Detroit Become Human fucking meme. She went for the fucking 28 stat buttons. Can I just find it? The original? Hold on. Hold on. This is gonna become an entire, like, a meme fucking... It's just gonna become a meme stream at this point, isn't it? That was fucking loud. Jeez, I did not mean for it to be this loud. Oh no. Whoops.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
No, I mean, you know what? Yes, we do have a chance to make it right. We're actually gonna be able to save her, right? Right?
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Hero, please don't change the don't change sides. Rescue the princess? You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No, actually.
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
What happened after I died? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? Sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Okay, this is gonna be one of those paths that will probably lock me out of rescuing her, so... You know what, I'm just gonna ask. Yeah, what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Huh. Huh. Well, I guess I was already dead, so not like I could have died, but you know what, fair enough. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Honestly, the world sucks. People are plague, and I hope you brought us a lot of painful ruin to them. Jesus frick, dude. Oh gosh. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Good.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. Not so sure.
Okay, I'm not gonna say this because this could potentially block me out of rescuing the princess, so... Oh gosh, what do I do? What do I do? You know what? Frick it, I'm just gonna rescue her.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
I will.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature, or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
Okay.
One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Again?
Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Okay. Right.
You wouldn't.
Fucking watch me. Oh, well, we're gonna have to wait for a little bit since the ads have struck once again. So, yeah, well, spirits, to those that are still here, that are, supporting, thank you so very much. Make sure you just grab yourself some snacks, maybe grab yourself some sippy. We're gonna be back on the princess case in 50 seconds from now, so yeah, because obviously I don't want to leave out anyone out of the story as well, because we're all playing this game, we're all going through this, even though I might be taking taking the picks, taking the choices and going through it, but in the end I feel like we're all just going through it as well, so I don't want to leave anyone out of this. So yeah, make sure you grab yourself some snacks, some water, some sippy, and we'll be back into that. Big sippy. Actually, let me just sit upright, because I've been kind of slouching. I've been shrimping, even though I'm not playing any super high stress game right now. I've just been shrimping the entire time. I need to stop doing that. Anyways, welcome back, spirits from the ad hell. Now, let us continue.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Big stretchy? Alright, big stretchy coming up. This might, honestly, I don't know, this could potentially produce a sound that is quite dangerous to the surroundings, so I don't know, this is gonna be a crock and a half, y'all ready? I don't know, that was audible that it actually did crack, holy crap, jeez. Oh, I was gonna leave a mark. Kinda felt like I needed that though, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't believe it, but I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
We're still gonna die, right? We're gonna get possessed by the narrator, and he's gonna try to raise the blade against her, and she's gonna try to defend herself, and because of it, we're just gonna die.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Hold on, what was it? we go. Anyways. For a thumbnail for later. I'm too confused of this game as I've joined in later in the story and I have no clue what is happening. All I know is that somebody is grilling something yummy smelling down on me and I want it. Now you're making me hungry as well, Kitna. I'm not entirely sure if I approve of that. I kinda want some food now. Kitna, Sunshine, if you manage to give yourself a plate, would you mind bringing one? Me as well? Maybe, hopefully, potentially. Pet chance.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
Everyone who exactly?
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
No. No, in fact, I will not be regretting anything. I mean, just look at it! We got a maiden! We actually got a maiden! That actually worked!
What do we do now?
Well, probably potentially leave this basement. This dingy basement. What was supposed to be a prison as well, so yeah. And then, I don't know. Maybe hit up a nice coffee shop, potentially? Maybe? We'll leave, and then we have a whole life to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
Sweet.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
Oh no, it's the end of your world. It's a beginning of a whole new world for me.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Wouldn't you be happy for actually being rescued out of a prison that was supposed to just basically rot in? Because she was, I guess, locked in there. Actually, no, she wasn't locked. She basically could have just easily slip out of those shackles if she wanted to. But she didn't. She only waited for a hero to come and save her. You know what? I mean, I don't care. You know what? I simply decided I don't care. I've got a maiden. I'm happy.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
Why did you have to ask, hero? Why do you have to bring this up? You're basically just setting us up to fail again. You're setting us up to fail.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Fuck.
That's a familiar move.
Yep. Yep. Seen that one somewhere before, haven't we?
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
It was a love at first sight.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
No, I'm actually pretty okay. What are you saying?
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Hero's just basically giving up at that point. He just like, you know what? I'm just here. I'm just vibing. I'm just existing. You guys just sort your own shit out. I think we can open if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. Okay, this is just not going to work. I already know that. do you think we can open it? Because one of the previous princesses said that, oh, we could probably open the door if we try it together. I think it was the last path, right? The last reality, the one that we died in. She was saying like, oh, you know, if I wasn't shackled to the wall, we probably could have tried together, probably would be able to open it. So you know what? Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah. Do you think you can open it?
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
Should be able to.
Of course she can. You believe in her, right?
Yeah, actually I do.
Nobody is leaving this basement.
Yeah, I think you've got this.
Okay, let me try.
The princess tries the handle, and the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Yes! Yes! Get fricked, narrator! Get fricked! Get absolutely fricked! Oh my days!
I told you she could do it. You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
You know what? Fair enough. I'm gonna give you a second. I'm gonna take a sippy myself, and it's off to end the world. Well, I'm ready.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
No, this actually could work. Very well and very easily.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
I mean, yeah, but then if the world does actually end, if she leaves the basement, then us just staying here is the next best option, really. All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stay here and build a life? In a fucking little cabin that's just one room in a basement. Stop with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving. Just ignore him. Nah, we're leaving. Yeah, stop with these interruptions. I've already made up my mind. We're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Beautiful. Truly beautiful.
A happy ending at last.
Why has this song changed? Why has the song changed? Why is the music spooky?
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh no. And she's gone. But you don't get a chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I was too scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. what if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. It's not the end. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna be rude to these guys. In fact, the Smitten is actually the reason how and why we've actually managed to save the princess, even for a while. But he was actually the reason about, like, how we managed to, you know, make her actually get out of the shackles and just step outside as well. Because, like, the part of it doesn't deserve the shit that the narrator should be getting. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Approach the mirror. We approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. The gun once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Contradictions do actually exist, so that's just straight up a lie. I mean, she is kind of. I kind of understand it. It's hard to explain for me, but I do understand what she means by that. She's basically the princess. She's the princess, but she's also the same, all of the same princesses that we've actually, like, met already. She's like many people, but in one. With all, like, everything that they've got. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Okay. So she basically doesn't know what the world's realities that we leave behind just do. They actually are the end of the world, or maybe they just keep on going without us, or maybe they actually just stop. Like, they're not ended, they're not, like, destroyed, but they simply just stop. They're, like, just frozen. I mean, I guess I could attack the entity as well, but do I want to? I don't think there's gonna be a good ending. It's not something that I want to do quite yet. It is an option, but I don't know. Or maybe she's the princess that we need to slay. Maybe she's the one that we just need to just to kill. I mean, technically we have already 3 options. We can just go back and go through yet another reality, we could attack her, we could just destroy her own body and see where that's gonna lead us. Although, if anything, I reckon destroying your own body just means just actually fully resetting everything. Like, actually fully resetting everything. Not just a reality, not just another run, like a new game plus, but just straight up to like, I've never played a game, this is literally the first minute I'm playing it. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Huh. I mean, she is a reason why we can't simply have a good ending, I guess. But I do not understand her angle. Like, why? Why does this entity exist? What is her goal? Why does she take all the princesses? Or whatever princesses, if they die or they get taken, like, where do they end up? What is the end goal? No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. Okay, so you have like a scale basically of 1 to 5, I guess. Yeah. Just absolutely hate her. It's just like, I just want this to stop. I just don't hate you, but I do see that it's just negatively affecting me. I'm completely indifferent, and then it's like one level of like, you know what, you're not bad, and then it's like basically, oh, I do like you actually. I just want all this to stop. Yeah, I was thinking either not really, it all seems not that one. I have no opinion. Yeah, I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. Because like, I don't hate her. I just don't like her either. I just don't understand her. I don't understand her end goal. Like, why? But you know what? Yeah, I just want this to stop. Yeah, let's go with that. I just want it all to stop.
It will, in time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Well, they're not. Are those gifts, actually? It was never stated that any of these souls, I guess you could call them, those princesses, those fragments are supposed to be gifts. She just takes them as she wills. We're never willingly giving one to her.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and tells me new secrets.
Oh, wait. Does that actually matter then? Wait, so we actually are a power here. Okay, so if I understand it correctly, we do actually have a say in which soul, which fragment actually ends up with her, and which does not. So if we slay the princess, that said fragment doesn't survive, it doesn't get taken. But if we try to save her, that fragment actually gets taken by this entity and is promptly like submitted to her, I guess. Huh. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Well, that is of no help. attention, you're not actually saying anything. Now she's saying plenty of words. But she's speaking not exactly, okay, it's not exactly in riddles. It's not exactly riddles, but the way she's speaking, the way she's giving us information is generally so complex that you have to read between the lines. Quite literally, in fact. Which is kind of annoying, admittedly, but I do also quite like it. You know what? Whatever. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? I've seen. Okay. Sadly continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Straight up going through.
You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I mean, yeah, we are, but every princess that we do try to save just gets taken anyway, so it's either death or nothingness, I guess. I wonder, actually, do the fragments actually survive? Like, the consciousness of them? Does it actually survive? They just become a part of a cluster that entity in the Long Quiet is? Or does she technically die as well, in a sense?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
But I guess it's just either death or death for her, but depending on, you know, is it on by our hand or is it by hand of the Long Quiet entity? Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Blade is your implement.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You know what? Yeah, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
We've heard that somewhere before, haven't we?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
We've heard that one before.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
We've heard that personality before.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I think this is actually the very first princess that we've heard. Because if I'm understanding this correctly, their personalities are matched with their voices, so each and every time she sounds different, it's a completely different personality as well. And if I'm not mistaken, we've actually heard this one before. It was a very first one that we actually heard back when I actually first started playing the game. No, I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. You know what? Yeah, I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare.
I might.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip or drop it. Nah, I might drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Yep, this is basically the very chapter, like the first chapter we've actually done. Oh, once again, the ads have stricken. So, I guess we're just gonna go for a nice little sippy, just take a little bit of a break, maybe stretch, maybe grab some water, grab some snacks if you haven't already done so before, and yeah. I know I will, because I am actually like so bone dry. I actually kind of speak right out or what is with me. My throat has been dry now. So you gotta keep in mind, actually it is about 2 hours in. So we're probably just gonna be finishing out on this run, and we might be switching over to hunger after this run, so we'll see. Rightio. Oh, 15 more seconds. So we're just gonna wait for a little bit so that nobody's left out. I want everyone to be in on it. I want everyone to be able to follow. I'm not leaving anyone. Rightio. Okay, that should be about at the end. So welcome back, spirits from the ad hell once again. I do honestly. I've said that before, but like, if I could have, if I actually could have turned off the ads, I would have. Honestly, I would have. I'm genuinely sorry that you guys have to endure this and have to go through all these ads and whatnot. I'm genuinely sorry about it. There's just simply no way for me to turn those off. But don't worry. We're every time there's an ad jail. I mean, obviously we do. Like, you guys get a notification. There is an alert saying that alerts are happening in like 60 seconds. And then I also get a notification down at 30 seconds anyway. So I can see when they're gonna be happening, and we are pausing, like we're not progressing the story at any point when the ads are actually running, so that everyone's gonna be able to follow with us as well. So you're not gonna be missing out on anything, so don't worry about it. Anyways, yeah, let's proceed.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Maybe I'll need it, maybe not.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a
relationship. Yep, this is probably not how you want to start talking to someone now, isn't it? So this is, yeah, all these answers are basically the same ones that we've had at the first run, the first reality. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
That is a straight up fucking lie. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
No.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
And as far as they're concerned, does she know? I mean, yeah, she might know about the existence of Narrator, doesn't she? I think she could, actually. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
Probably quite a while.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, and that's the problem, because I've been getting kept in the dark the entire time. I don't like her eyes. I don't know what it is about her eyes in this personality, but they look threatening. Almost piercing. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
That might also be true. Okay. As much as I did give shit to the narrator, he's not entirely wrong in that, considering she did already say that. You know, I'm just gonna say whatever you want to hear so that it gets me out of here. That's basically just the dynamic of this situation.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
No, actually, I reckon you could. Because any sort of confirmation that you wouldn't just end the world would probably be enough to convince Hero and maybe the narrator.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Okay.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either.
No.
Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Probably.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
But
you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
I feel like it's... I mean, okay, no, she does make a very good point, and her word technically doesn't mean anything. But at least being able to, you know, her saying something to convince the hero and the narrator maybe would have actually been able to let us just either go either route, like convince all of them that she's evil and needs to die, or she's good and needs to be rescued.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Yeah.
So do you trust me? The prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world. Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
A subjugating monarch? I mean, I guess she is a princess, but like, there hasn't been anything said about her being like a tyrant of sorts, now has there? Also, I do like how risk is put in bold. I do actually like that. Like, they actually put the emphasis. Like, they actually made words stylized. If there's an emphasis on them, it's actually so nice that it does that. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I will. Fucking watch me.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Gosh, her eyes. I don't know what to think about it. They actually feel piercing.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Cut off her arm? No, she is. She very much is.
She is. I'm sure of it.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
Is she actually gonna answer this one this time around? Because last time she said, no, you can just call me a princess. She didn't state a name. She didn't, like, give us one. So, okay. Let me put it this way. If she's going to be going the same route, she's going to be, like, evasive, she's gonna be rude, then I might actually go ahead and slay this princess and see where that's gonna, like, that's gonna lead us. Or if she actually gives us one this time around, then I'm actually gonna go save her.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Well, that's a paddling.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah, I have.
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here, examine the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked, that is fucking diabolical, actually. But no.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
No. She feisty, Jesus.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
Yeah, I shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down. As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Well, that's just fucked up.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Dude, honestly, I cannot figure out this game. Seriously, I simply cannot figure out this game. Every time I think I know what I'm doing, it just throws you a curveball. I swear, every time.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it?
It appears so.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark,
And you
die.
Chapter 2. The Tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a
Okay.
princess.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna save right here. Actually, this is page 3. You know what? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna save here on page 4. And, yeah, this is gonna be it for Slay the Princess for now. We are gonna be switching to some,